Hi everyone, my name is Dawn Priolat of dawnpriolat.com, and I'm making this video here today because I really have been directed by my guides, by my intuition to do this. Because I probably, just as you are watching the news and you're watching the latest footage of this Hurricane Irma, and for some of you, you may have relatives in that area. I do. And also Puerto Rico. And so I have been watching this very closely. But here's what I want to say. Instead of just watching, when they start putting the trajectory on the screen of which direction, and they're showing that there's so many different possibilities of which way this hurricane may go. Instead of just idly watching this and feeling fearful and, whatever you're feeling, because if you have relatives, it's kind of natural that you may feel fear for them. But what my guidance is telling me is that, as an energy healer, I know everything is energy, and this Hurricane Irma is a huge vortex of energy. And what my guidance is telling me is that it's made up mostly from anger of the collective conscious, okay? Now, I know that may sound a bit woo-woo, and that's okay. Please don't tune out yet, okay? Hear me out. Here's something that you can do. I want to guide you through a little energy exercise. And this is something that we can all do to help diffuse some of this energy. Because what we want to do is every time when you watch the trajectory, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to imagine in your mind that instead of it going up and hitting Florida, hitting Miami, or going up the west coast of Florida, or going up the east coast, those are only a couple of possibilities. How about visualizing that vortex of energy starts to calm down, starts to slow down, lose its power, lose its force, and also starts to make a sharp turn out into the ocean, so that it's going to go north but take a sharp turn east. Now, I know that may sound woo-woo, but you know what? If enough people were to hold this vision in their mind, we can actually change the whole trajectory of that hurricane. It's only energy, okay? And it was brought up because of the collective consciousness. I didn't create it alone, you didn't create it alone, but we all together created this energy. And we can also direct energy. We have the power to do this with our conscious minds, if we choose to do so. So please, every time you're watching the news and you see that trajectory, please just take even half a minute to visualize that trajectory completely changing. Imagine in whatever way you can do it. Imagine that the speed of this vortex is getting slower and slower, that it's calming down, that energy of anger, fear, all that is starting to calm. It's being soothed and it's slowing down. Okay? And I want to guide you through an exercise that we can do here right now. So, put your hands out in front of you, like so. And I want you to visualize the eye of that hurricane. Now, you've seen it on the news, but whatever way you want to imagine it in your mind is perfectly fine. There's no wrong way to do it, okay? Just no perfectionism here. So visualize that it's right in the center of your hands. And think of it as having a texture of like taffy or silly putty, something like that. Or Play-Doh, you know, the real sticky kind of Play-Doh. And what I want you to do is imagine the energy of that storm right here. And I want you to start pulling it like it's taffy. And imagine that that energy, we're just pulling it apart. We're actually starting to disassemble the energy of this hurricane. And I want you to just imagine as best you can, and I want you to pull it from every possible angle. Just imagine we're all together pulling apart the energy of this hurricane. And you can do that. And I'm doing it with my eyes open, but what I want you to do, even come back, play this video again, and close your eyes, and do it with your eyes closed, and really, really get into that visualization. Really see it in your mind's eye, that you're actually pulling apart the energy of that hurricane, and that it's slowing down, and just pull it apart like that. Now, as I said, I know it seems a bit woo-woo, but you know what? What's it going to hurt, okay? At worst case scenario, maybe it won't change anything, but you know what? Maybe it will, because if enough people were to do this, and to do the visualization, as I said, see it going out into the ocean. Because whatever you focus your attention upon, you are giving your energy. And as a collective, imagine millions of people putting our attention on seeing that going off into the ocean, and completely missing the state of Florida, completely missing hitting the United States. We can do this, okay? The other thing I want to do really quick is for the islands that have already been hit in the Caribbean and Puerto Rico, I would like to, can we just focus on them for a moment? And again, just imagine the energy of the fear, the loss, the sadness, the grieving, and just again, put it in a little ball between your hands, and let's just start pulling that apart. We're doing this for Puerto Rico, we're doing this for all of the islands, St. Thomas, St. Croix. I think one is called Barbudos, which I never even heard of that island before, but now, unfortunately, I'm hearing of it now. So let's pull that energy apart. And as I said, you can go back, do this again, watch this video as many times as you want. Please like this video. Please share it with as many people as you can, because together, yes, we can make a difference. Sí se puede. Okay, again, my name is Dawn Priolet. Thank you so much for contributing your energy and your time into making the world a better place, and hopefully taking the energy out of this energy vortex that we all have created. We're all responsible for this. So thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video.